Good morning, everybody. It's Brooke, and happy Easter to all my Christian friends, and happy Passover to all my Jewish friends. I think those are the only two holidays being celebrated around this time. I apologize if I missed a few. Anyway, this is my first Easter at Wildfell Manor, and so it's not quite going how I thought it was going to go. Namely because of COVID-19. I was planning to have some people over for dinner, but obviously that can't happen. But despite that, I'm still gonna cook dinner. I'm still gonna probably, put on my nicer pajamas. I'm just joking. I actually do get dressed. I'm gonna put on a nicer outfit. And so I thought I would just vlog about what I'm doing today. So right now I'm taking the pooch out for a walk, and beagles like to hunt and they like to sniff, and he does this all the time. Yeah, I'll just be showing you guys what I'm up to, my food preparations and that sort of thing, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So I'll see you guys around. Okay guys, so I am back from my walk. So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go water the plants since I'm already out, because once I finish this, then I'm gonna be inside getting some cooking done. So this house has 2 spigots, and the prior owners, Bumpy, come back here, had a business selling flowers, and so there are some other water pumps out here, but I'm gonna have to get somebody to come out and see if they can hook them up, because I do need water on the other side of the house. I'm so excited. This is my bed of onions and garlic, and as you can see, stuff is starting to come up. Here is another blueberry plant. This one is called a Polaris blueberry. It's probably like one of the most winter hardy blueberries around. I think it's it's hardy to zone 3. And this over here is my strawberry patch. So I have a mixture of ever-bearing and June-bearing strawberries. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've taken the dog out for a walk, and I fed him, and then I had to deal with the snake. There's a snake that I don't know if it's the same one I took to the back of my property before, but a snake was like right, on my way back to the hose to turn it off. So no, I didn't kill it. I mean, I know that they are beneficial, so I used a snow shovel and I just scooped it up and once again took it back to the property. So hopefully it won't come back, but I don't know. I have a feeling it's hiding in that old jacuzzi. The owner didn't have she allowed to go into disrepair, so I'm gonna have to put some snake away, because I don't want it getting that close to the house. There had been a snake in the basement before I purchased it. It was a black snake. There were a lot of holes in the foundation and openings for snakes and other things to get in. So those were, when I had work done in the basement, those were purged, though that was sealed off. So I shouldn't have that issue. But still, I don't want to encourage it to them to come that close to the house. I mean, I certainly expect to see them out in the yard, and I don't have problems with them being in the grass, but I don't want them, trying to get into the house, because So anyway, I'm going to start on my Easter dinner preparations, because certain things are going to take a little bit. This year I'm doing a rack of lamb. I'm going to do some carrots. I got some nice organic carrots that have the little bunches, stuff, the greenery still attached. My apple blossoms kind of wilted last night, but I think it's because the amount of water it went through the water more quickly, so I added some more water, so hopefully that they'll start to perk up a little bit. And I'm going to do, so I got the lamb, the carrots. Probably gonna do some couscous or maybe do some mashed potatoes because I haven't had that in a while. I'll do the mashed potatoes in the Instapot if I do them. And I'm gonna make some bread. I'm gonna do some sweet potato bread. So the first thing I need to do is get some mashed sweet potatoes, and I'm not gonna boil them because that takes too long and it takes a little bit to make the dough. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to microwave them. So I need like I think they said like a half a cup. So it's probably good. So I'll microwave this and get it all nice and soft and smash it up, and then I'm going to do the dough in my bread machine so I don't make a mess in the kitchen. So I'll check in with you guys later because right now I need some caffeine. And then church starts live streaming at 11, so I definitely want to get the sweet potato started, and I'll pull out the lamb and I'll start marinating that now so that's ready for once church is done. So check in with you guys later. Hey guys, I am back and church service is done. I have the lamb ribs in the refrigerator marinating, and the bread just finished. Well, not the bread, the dough. So let me flip it around so you can see. It rose so much. I don't think I've ever seen bread in this machine rise this much. Check this out. Look at that. It is almost to the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out like so, and I'm going to take the dough out and I'm going to punch it down. And then once I punch it down, I'm going to actually do a braided loaf. So I will set the camera up so that you guys can see how I do that. And then I will let it rise. Actually, you know what? Sometimes there can be some drafts in here. So what I usually do is I put the oven on bake and I put it on a low temperature, like 200. And I let it stay like that for, just maybe 10-15 minutes, and then I turn it off, and then I put the bread in and it rises very well. I'm not really sure what it is, but I don't know. Sometimes that actually, I just have an issue with bread in general. Usually I would do a proofing drawer in my microwave, and how you do a proofing drawer is, in your microwave is that you take like a glass, like a measuring cup. Unfortunately, mine's got cleaner in it right now. But you put water and put it in the microwave and get the water boiling, and it creates steam. And then I will form my bread or whatnot and put it in there with the steaming cup of water, and it works very well. The reason I can't do this here is because with the braided bread, I'm thinking it's going to be probably like a half sheet, and half sheet pan is not going to fit in my microwave, or else I would do it. So that's why I'm using the oven. So anyway, let me flip the camera around, get it on the stand, and then I will show you how I form my... So here's the dough, and I poured it out, and I'm going to punch it down. And I'm going to see if I can do this without adding additional flour. I'm using a pastry mat, and I've got some Sul-Pat on the side so it doesn't stick. This countertop is really, they did tile, which is, ugh. I'm probably going to refinish it soon because I can't stand it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this into 3 bits. And actually, to make sure I divide this evenly, I'm going to get a kitchen scale. Okay, so this is about 800 kilograms, so divided by 3, that's going to be 266. Let's see. Actually, that was almost bang on. Oh, that's way too big. Here we go. All right. So I've got my thirds. Roll these out into a rectangle, and then I'm going to roll it up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 inches. Okay. So the way I want to do this, I've seen a couple ways of doing this. One way I've seen that you make a kind of like an asterisk like that, and you braid like that, so it's like an underbraid, and then which actually that did come out nicely. And then you flip it around and you do the same on this side. So that actually works. Just do it like so. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some plastic wrap over top of it. Do it pretty loose, because when it starts rising the second time, you don't want it to get smushed down for the entire thing. And now I'm just going to let that rise for about an hour, and then I'll come back. Okay guys, the bread is finished rising. And wow, look at that. I'm so glad I went with the bigger pan, because if I had tried to use a smaller pan, which is, hold on, let me just show you for comparison what I was considering using. That's the pan I was considering using. As you can see, that would never have worked. So I took it out. I am heating the oven. I'm going to pull this plastic off, and I'm going to do an egg milk mixture to brush on top, and then I'll get that in the oven. Probably needs to go. Okay guys, so the bread's in the oven. Apparently I was only supposed to let that rise for 30 minutes, not an hour. Oops. It got really big. And they said to bake it for 25 minutes. We'll see, because with how big that loaf is, I can't see that it's going to be done in 25 minutes, but I'll play it by ear. Okay guys, so it's about 28 minutes, and so it looks done. Sounds hollow, so which would indicate that it's done. So yeah, so it looks really good, and I don't know what I'm going to do with an 18-inch loaf of bread, but oh well. So now I'm going to start the carrots, and I'm going to take out the ingredients for the cake. Hey guys, so what am I doing now? Okay, so I did the carrots. I decided to, I just sliced them, and what you see it topped with is a honey butter with sugar, brown sugar and cinnamon. I got it from Sprouts Market. Here are my my rack of lambs. I'm getting ready to make a glaze. It's gonna have, I have a peach apricot jam, so I'm gonna mix that and some mustard and slather that with a little bit of garlic paste. Maybe I'll put a little ginger paste in there. And when I did the carrots, I cut off all the tops and everything. And so this is my little compost pile over here. I gotta put that in the compost. And I already had some of the bread, as you can see. It was really good. Oh, actually, you know what? It's collecting condensation on there. I don't want that. And then I started the potatoes, which are in there. So for the potatoes, I'm doing roasted kind of. I use duck fat. I like duck fat, by Epic. And I used this blend of spices by Williams Sonoma. It's called the House Blend. There we go. And it's got garlic, thyme, rosemary, onion, and black peppercorns. And I did put a little bit of garlic paste in there. And then I added some sriracha, because I saw this like crispy roasted potatoes with sriracha. So we'll see. That's probably gonna be a little bit spicy. And so I've got the eggs out. Ooh, see some fruit flies. I got my eggs out. I'm gonna do a coconut cake. Since I'm going to be doing coconut, I am using, instead of milk, I substitute cream of coconut. So that'll be yummy. And I've got some shredded coconut to do like a glaze on top. So dinner's coming along, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to showing you guys how it all turns out. Okay guys, so here are the lamb ribs. I slathered them with the peach apricot mustard sauce right there. And the potatoes are coming along. I took the cover off because I really do want them to get very brown. And those are the carrots over there. Let me show you what I did with the dining room table. I still did not paint my dining room table, and I gotta paint the room. The room I'm going to paint this color by Benjamin Moore. It's a greenish color. It's called white blue. I don't even know why it's called white blue, because quite frankly, there's like really no blue in it, but that's what it's gonna look like. And I'm gonna paint the legs of the table duck egg blue. Duck Egg Blue by Annie Sloan, which actually matches the paint color almost dead on. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to mix half Duck Egg Blue and half Annie Sloan white. And this is a little bunny that I got from Williams Sonoma, I think last year. And I put a little hyacinth in it, and so it smells really nice. But I'm going to put the apple blossoms around the chandelier because I think that'll look pretty. I don't have any chairs for my dining room table. I'll have to probably bring in a couple of kitchen chairs that I have out in the carriage house. But that's pretty much it. Okay guys, I'm gonna make this really quick because my dinner is ready. The apple blossoms, oh man, they're already starting to fall off. These are pretty though. Ooh. Okay guys, there it is. Lamb, bread, carrots, and potatoes. I'm hoping your dinner is as yummy as mine, and I'm gonna eat this, let my food go down a little bit, and then I'm gonna make some cake. So hope you guys are enjoying your Easter dinner too. Bye. It's cake time. I'm making the cake now. I got my ingredients here. So I'm creaming the butter right now. The butter is room temperature. It's nice and fluffy. I've got my flour, baking soda and salt, the 4 eggs, got my cream of coconut, and my shka. And I have 2 mini bundt pans, so I'm gonna eat one and freeze the other one. And then I have some cream of coconut left over for the glaze. Okay guys, there it is. The cakes are done. And I've already frosted them, or I guess I should say put a glaze on them. Let me give you more light on the situation here. So I'm going to cut one, freeze one, but thus concludes the Easter 2020 food preparations. So I hope everyone enjoyed their holiday. I know this was not the holiday we all envisioned, but you know, gotta make the most of it. So I'm gonna have a piece of cake.